Welcome back. Well, music is part of our history, bringing everything from social commentary to nostalgia to pure fun. And the guitar, the most popular instrument in America. So a new exhibit at the Gerald R. Presidential Museum brings them together for all of us to learn from and enjoy. We've got Brooke Clement and Dr. Morel Lukey here to tell us more about it. Ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so this opens on Friday. Tell us about the inspiration. You're the curator. You're responsible for bringing this here. What's this all about?
So the exhibit is called America at the Crossroads, the Guitar in a Changing Nation, and the title really tells you about the exhibit. It plays on the idea of the crossroads being both the place where a musician goes to learn how to play the guitar, but also the crossroads as a moment of change in American society. And so the exhibit really looks at American history through the lens of the guitar, looking at things like immigration, slavery, politics, youth culture, how the guitar influenced all of these different aspects of American history.
So interesting. And so what will people see and what will people be able to learn from this exhibit?
The exhibit has 40 guitars on display which point to these different moments in American history, and in addition there are videos and images and things like that that really show how the guitar developed over time and how it has played an integral role in American popular culture throughout over time.
Wonderful. I feel like sometimes people don't always connect, history with music, but there is such a huge bond. I mean, it goes back, centuries in our country.
Exactly, and this is what really inspired us to bring the exhibit to the Gerald Ford Museum, because we focus on American history, we focus on the story of Gerald Ford, and this is a way to kind of contextualize that history within broader American history with a really unique lens, and so we're really excited to have the exhibit here.
So is there a connection with President Ford to this exhibit somehow? Is there something there, or is it just the history?
Just the history. There's not a direct connection, but I think it's really neat to be able to look at the exhibit because, of course, the 70s, when Gerald Ford was president, was a really important time musically in the American culture. So we have things like disco, we have things like punk rock and techno, and even hip hop emerging in the 1970s, and so you get these connections that you wouldn't otherwise be able to explore at the Ford Museum.
I love that. I love that.
Not to, interrupt or anything like that, but I just want to make sure that, the White House is a great forum for a lot of these entertainers during that time too. And so you have people like George Harrison coming to the White House and meeting with the president. So, there is that connection as well.
We're all connected to music in some way, no matter what, and I think that's something that's so neat that we can all resonate, that it resonates with us. So if people want to come and enjoy this exhibit, what do they need to know?
The exhibit opens on Friday. We're having a ribbon cutting ceremony and an opening program with Dick Boak, who worked at the Martin Guitar Company for years and years, and so we're really looking forward to him coming. The exhibit, like I said, will be running from end of January through May, and you can get tickets online at fordlibrarymuseum.gov, and also learn about any of the upcoming programs that we're going to be having in concert with it too.
Oh, wonderful. So there are specific other programs too people can enjoy.
Yes,
what
absolutely.
A great opportunity. And so is this a separate ticket do you need, or is it just with your ticket to get in?
With your ticket to get in.
Okay, perfect. And so if people want to learn more about these upcoming exhibits or presentations and things in conjunction with this, what do they need to do?
Just go to fordlibrarymuseum.gov.
All right. Do you have a favorite piece?
It's really hard for me as a curator to pick a favorite piece. I have several favorite pieces. Okay. So first I just want to point out we've got some Gibson guitars in the exhibit, which is really exciting because of the West Michigan-Kalamazoo connection. But some of my other favorite pieces include an Ibanez Gem prototype, which I really love. It's an electric guitar, and it has this really amazing tree of life display or inlay on the neck of the guitar, which is really fascinating. But then there's also other guitars like a Martin Parlor guitar, which is just an acoustic guitar, and kind of right off the bat it doesn't maybe look as exciting, but Parlor guitars are a little bit smaller than other acoustic guitars, and so they are really popular for women to play. And so I really like this guitar because it kind of tells the story of how women were really integral in playing guitars and bringing the guitar to popularity in American culture. And then for one more, it goes all the way to the Ernie Ball St. Vincent, which was, it's an electric guitar, a more modern guitar, developed by Annie Clark, who plays under the stage name St. Vincent, and she is actually the first female guitarist to design electric guitar for mass production. So you can go all the way from these 19th century parlor guitars all the way to this modern electric guitar, and I just love that.
I love your passion, Merle. Thank you so much, Brooke. Ladies, thanks so much for being with us.
You.
Of course, there you go, fordlibrarymuseum.gov for more information. We'll be right back.